So the other day I did a quick video on running a Teranode listener, and I've done more investigation. I don't know why, but it's so exciting to me to see all of this unfold. So I hope my enthusiasm helps other people get excited. But anyway, what I'm going to show you now is just a quick run through of a glossary I built for my own understanding. And I will link it in the first comment of this short. So reading the Teranode lib P2P gossip layer, that's a mouthful. That listener that I demoed the other day is one of the many microservices in the Teranode implementation. And I think it's called the P2P layer. We'll see. And anyway, they use that lib P2P. So I talk about in this glossary the network layer. What is a relay in here? What is gossipsub? Right? So there's a lot of words in here that I hope will demystify if you ever decide to run your own listener, which I actually published that code on my GitHub if anyone wants to run their own. All right, so and then I put a section in the glossary about the Teranode architecture. So it's not a single program, as people are probably starting to be aware. It is a collection of microservices that work together to provide a horizontally scalable and highly efficient blockchain network. So a single Teranode deployment runs roughly a dozen services in coordination. So that listener that I'm talking about is running this P2P service. So just one of them. And that includes the gossip layer described in this glossary. And then there's a lot of other terms in here you can read through. One thing that I wanted to investigate was the UTXO store, because on SV Node, the UTXO store is a level database. It's not that way anymore, but the UTXO store is not one of those microservices. At least that's what I uncovered in my reading. So, and I'll read it here. Teranode's representation of the unspent transaction output, that's the UTXO store, the set, the current state of ownership of all Satoshi tokens in existence, right? Architecturally distinct from most other components per the docs. The UTXO store is a shared library component that is used by multiple Teranode services to retrieve, store, and modify UTXOs. So it is not a microservice within or with its own API. Instead, multiple services link the UTXO store library directly into their process, and each open their own client connection to a configured backend. You'll probably remember hearing about the whole Aerospike thing. That is just one of the backends that you could run for this scalable Teranode architecture. Anyway, hope that helps. Enjoy.
Got a curve in the game, laid out clean with the point named G and a math machine.